President Trump sowing doubt about the legitimacy of the election during Tuesday night's debate.
This is going to be a fraud like you've never seen.
With more false attacks on voting by mail.
As far as the ballots are concerned, it's a disaster.
That's despite study after study showing voter fraud is exceedingly rare. And recent testimony from FBI Director Christopher Wray.
We have not seen historically any kind of coordinated national voter fraud effort in a major election.
Still, the president unleashed a flood of misinformation and mistruths about mail-in voting.
A solicited ballot, okay, solicited is okay. You're soliciting, you're asking, they send it back, you send it back. I did that. If you have an unsolicited, they're sending millions of ballots all over the country.
A handful of states with a mix of Democratic and Republican governors routinely send ballots to all registered voters. Election officials say by registering to vote, people are effectively requesting a ballot, and that there's no such thing as an unsolicited ballot.
There's fraud. They found them in creeks. They found some with the name Trump, just happened to have the name Trump just the other day in a waste paper basket.
In Pennsylvania, a temporary elections worker accidentally threw out 9 military ballots. The state's top election official says the isolated incident amounts to a mistake and not intentional fraud. The worker has since been fired, and there is no evidence of ballots being dumped in creeks. During the debate, President Trump also sparked fears of voter intimidation.
I'm urging my supporters to go into the polls and watch very carefully.
Joe Biden delivering his election message directly to voters.
This is all about trying to dissuade people from voting because he's trying to scare people into thinking that it's not going to be legitimate. Show up and vote. You will determine the outcome of this election.
The president also said that with mail voting, we may not know the election outcome for months. While results could take longer this year, given a surge in mail-in balloting, election officials say it's more likely a matter of days or weeks, not months.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.